Hey YouTube, it's Juice here. It's a Saturday. I think it's day 213 of the year. It's August 1st, 2026. And rainy day. I'm just gonna break a sweat here. I stayed up a little later than I should have last night, and I gotta wake up every day and just go at it. Like I have to grind. Like I don't know. Some people are starting to reject grind culture or whatever. It's not a culture for me. I just have to like do a lot of things. There's stuff that needs done, and like even one day of like laying up and stuff is too much. So call it what you wanna, but I have to get busy. So if I want to have any kind of semblance of not even control, like there is no control, but just if I don't want to lay over and die, and if I want to achieve my goals, then I gotta really hustle. So with this workout, all I'm trying to do is get my conditioning up and just get acclimated to like being outside and sweating and stuff. I've been sweating too much at work, so I'm just trying to reduce that shittiness at work. Basically, like it sucks to go in and start a shift and get drenched in sweat and then have to work the whole shift. I want to maybe like try to condition myself to sweat less when I do those activities. So that's all this is. Today I cooked some boneless, skinless chicken breast. I cooked enough for like probably 4 or 5 days. Yesterday was my birthday, and my diet was fine. I didn't like pig out. And yeah, other than that, I mean, everything's. It's like today I slept in too late, and I didn't. There's things that I'm trying to get to that I'm not getting to. A couple of projects and stuff. And the only way I'm going to get to it is to manage my time, get up, and treat each day like it's urgent. So I'm gonna try to break this sweat. I've been out here fiddling with a couple of things. I already kind of did break a sweat, but I'm just gonna do what I do. And it's almost time to get ready for work once I finish this up. So I'm going to get moving. I'm working on a little online course inside, so I'll probably work on that some more before I head to work, and that's going to be my day. I've been having some soreness right above the knees, so this jump rope is definitely kicking my butt. I might need to find an alternative to cardio. For now, I'm just going to do it. Might need to. Well, I've been swimming too, so maybe I'll lay off the jump rope or whatever. And basically, I'm just not going to quit. I took too long off. I quit recording and I quit counting calories. I thought I'd come back a little quicker, and I didn't. So I just have to not quit. And if some pains come up, I need to stay dedicated and don't let my attitude get the best of me. So sometimes I walk around this property here, and we're at a tricky situation here. I shouldn't even get into it all, but it's just like I'll see an issue where we probably need a new roof and stuff. Nothing's getting done, it feels like, and it can cause this mental spiral where it's like I don't know what's going to happen, if we're just going to lose the place, if we're going to let it go. I keep wanting to put effort into it. It's like, is my effort going to be wasted? Well, so what if it is? If I waste a few $1,000s and a lot of hours of effort, I mean, I'm just living life. Is it a waste? So I got to keep pulling my own weight and doing anything in my power just to do my own responsibility around here. And whatever else happens is whatever else happens. And it's easy to get on like a spiral, but when I start feeling those feelings, I'll run into an issue, and it's like, is this going to get fixed? I don't know what's going to happen. We're at a weird kind of state right now, and it's like I'll just swallow those feelings and I'll just put in some work and improve whatever I can improve. And if it amounts to something, great. If it amounts to just me spinning my wheels, I mean, life's going to go on, and I'm going to keep on pushing with my plan. So, you know, if I run into like an injury or something, I'm going to have to adjust, but I got no more time for quitting. My truck, I don't know how long it's gonna run. Long story. I had the oil sending unit go out, which basically means the oil gauge went out, but it turns out when that goes out, for some reason it starts leaking oil when that happens. I didn't realize that, and I was just going through the motions of the days. I let it run low on oil, so it developed a sticking lifter, probably a very noisy lifter. The dealership was telling me I need a new engine, or junk engine, or whatever, replacement engine. And I found this quality oil on the market, Valvoline's Restore and Protect. I started using that, and it's actually quieting the lifter down, so it might keep going for me. But the truck has multiple issues where it's only like half. It could intermittently just fail on me because of like the starting issues and stuff. Got a few things going on, but got a slow leak on a tire. And you get addressed. I just changed the oil 2 days ago or something, and that felt good. Came home and banged that out real quick. Cosmetically, the headliner's junk, so I would like to change that, and that'll just be a better state of mind for me. But it needs some kind of part replaced that's hurting the fuel economy. So I'm driving around spending more gas than I need to. There's a security lockout where it's like it'll just not start, it'll just lock me out from starting it. I have to sit there and try it over and over. It can take 10, 20, or 30 minutes to start it, and then in the meantime it's draining my battery, so my battery could just die if I get locked out like that. So you have to try to start it a few times. But I've got a little jump box in case the battery does go low. I can kind of jump it. And I need to reduce some friction, so I gotta get that thing squared away. So I need to get the one part replaced so it stops burning fuel. Need to get the tires addressed and get the security lockout figured out. I think that's most of what's going on with it. I got a lot of things I'm trying to get into, trying to build. Some people say you gotta do less and do less and do less, and like the Taoist approach or whatever. Well, I have things that I'm dead set on doing, and the only way I'm gonna do it is to wake up in the morning and make the most of my day. Work always isn't that great. I have a job that's like half miserable, half comfortable. Comfortable because I'm good at it, miserable because of what it is, because of the industry. But I work with a buddy of mine, and he is a troubled individual. So we'll be working together tonight, and it feels like he puts a lot of like passive aggressive energy onto me on Saturday nights. So I'll be coping with that tonight and just trying to put a smile on and be patient with him. And I always have to ask myself, is it me? Could be. I've wanted to quit the job, but I've hung in there 3 years now, going on 4. something I find in life, something I learned from like trading stocks, a psychological thing is like, it's like when you sell a stock that's not doing good in price, it's usually just a psychological fact where after you sell it, the price comes back up. And it applies to about everything in life. When you're ready to quit, that's usually when things are changing. So it can really pay to hold out a little while longer. It's like if I hadn't quit. If I hadn't quit back when I made that last video, I'd probably be 50 pounds lighter right now. But here we are today. Assess the situation and move on. So my job, I mean, it's done a lot of good for me. I've ran into challenges with just the interpersonal relationships there and stuff along the way. And also with myself, just realizing ways I can better myself. It's a job where I get very dirty, right? I get covered head to toe in flour. So for example, what I'm getting at is like, I'll end up going in with my shoes covered in flour from the day before, just from not cleaning them off. Bleach stains on my clothes. And then I hear this other coworker talking about, I never come in with dirty shoes and looking trashy and stuff. I'm just like, dang, I guess I am kind of guilty of coming in looking like a mess. So I've been, brushing my shoes off, and I buy fresh clothes every once in a while. Go in looking a little better. My boss prefers me shaved. I have a tendency where I'd rather be shaved, but sometimes the razor doesn't agree with my face, and using the razor, for me, it's like a 30-minute job, and there's a chance it'll break me out. So I got an electric shaver so I can just go in shaved every day. Or it's like you can get away with being a few minutes late, but you start to feel it out and see like, oh, they kind of prefer you 5 minutes early. And to me, anyways, the job is just giving me a chance to, over time, carry myself better and increase my value. I could sit there and say it's a junk, dead end high schooler job or whatever. It's a job a lot of people would get as a high schooler. Meanwhile, I'm a professional at it. I have 10 plus years experience at this point. I used to do it for 80 hours a week. I got pretty good at it. I had a lot of time to experiment. So I could sit there and say it's a kid's job or whatever, and oh, I don't like the management, so I'm gonna smoke dope and get drunk. It's what some people do. But the way I've put it before is like, you find yourself in a situation like that. Say you find yourself in jail. Are you going to sit there and whine about it? Or are you going to try to better yourself, work out and stuff? So I'm going to keep doing what I can to get better. I study every day. Not everything I want to, but I do study every day, whatever I do study. I might try again to school for next semester. It's not too late. I'll have to look at that, see if I can do it. But anyways, I've been wanting to quit my job, like off and on. I've had these urges, like I need to get out of there. And there is still some issues. Well, I have some, I'd say, legitimate reasoning where I'd like to move on, right? But for now, I'm gonna keep benefiting from it in the ways I can. Like I said, developing myself while I'm there and paying the bills. But I'll try to build other sources of income to where I can justifiably leave and not just make a rash decision like, oh, I'm out, you know. So that's where I'm at right now. I could just haul ass from there and start door dashing, but I need a different vehicle for that. Okay, folks, that's a workout. I'll see you tomorrow.